So Disney says that anime is a focus area and claims that they will transmit them overseas just the way they are.
Disney?
That's what Disney says.
Disney.
I would love for Disney's hands just to like be chopped off and not allowed to touch the anime industry more than it
Look,
already
guys,
has.
they worded it as transmit, so clearly it's a disease what they're creating.
Well,
No.
they're licensing. That's the problem. Is that they're licensing anime.
The fact that Disney's allowed in the room with anime bothers me.
Is that
Yeah.
Iron Man Beyblade?
What?
Marvel Disc Wars, The Avengers Episode 1.
Disc Wars?
Is Disney just
Floppy
trying
disk?
to buy up all of pop culture? Because that's terrifying. I don't
What
like
they're
that.
trying to do is they're
Disney
trying to
is like
compete.
Sony, and they want to own everything.
No, they're
That's
trying to
why-
compete with the anime
2014?
market. Because Netflix has come out and said that half of their viewers are anime watchers. So they come to Netflix and watch anime. Sony purchased Funimation and Crunchyroll to buy their distribution chain of streaming, their streaming services, right? And now Disney has Disney Plus, and in the streaming game, they don't have anime. So they are making their own with the Star Wars stuff, and they're trying to license stuff so that they have a way to compete with Netflix and Crunchyroll. So let's see, was it?
Is it just me, or does that seem like a move of desperation? Because
It is.
yeah,
And as far as we're concerned, we hate it because you know for a fact that Disney is never going to release any anime that they produce on disc because their entire purpose of doing it in the first place is to get you to get their streaming service. And
Bottom
for
dollar
us,
bitches.
this podcast is first and foremost an anime collecting podcast for people who buy physical media and put it in their bookcases and whatnot. So following a brief overview of Disney Plus's operations, market share, and plans for the future, given by Executive Director of Original Content Gak Narita, Head of Animation Takuto Yawada took the stage to address the company's specific plans for expanding their library of anime offerings, stating to attendees that anime was a, quote, focus area for the country. I'm sure they mean company. I didn't know Disney... Disney was sovereign yet.
Maybe that was a Freudian slip. I swear they're trying to literally take over all of pop culture. Maybe their eventual plan is to take over the world, like sort of like a Pinky and the Brain type situation.
So Yawada then asserted that while Disney wanted to diversify their content, they did not want to do so at the expense of a creator's vision. We deeply respect the works of Japanese creators.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's bullshit. I'm sorry. That is such bullshit. I don't believe you either, Disney.
Right. Again, reminder that when Disney was distributing Studio Ghibli films under their Miramax line for Princess Mononoke, Hayao Miyazaki sent a package to Disney headquarters. I think it was actually to Harvey Weinstein at the time, who was in charge of Miramax, that contained a katana with a message that said no cuts, because they were notorious for cutting up foreign films that they distributed. So yes, I find it very unlikely. They said, quote, "We deeply respect the works of Japanese creators and we will transmit them overseas just the way they are," Iwata promised. Providing a rundown of the upcoming anime titles confirmed to be headed to the Japanese edition of Disney streaming service, including Tatami Time Machine Blues, Black Rock Shooter Downfall, Summertime Rendering, and Dance Danseur, Yawada heralded the aforementioned Star Wars Visions and Disney Twisted Wonderland, a Disney villain-centric gacha mobile game illustrated by Black Butler mangaka Yana Toboso, as proud examples of the possibilities offered to the company by the medium. So for the stuff that they produce, they're not going to need to censor it overseas because it'll be censored as it gets produced. But to the other stuff, they're just not going to license stuff that wouldn't fall under the category of safe.
Real quick, just for clarity's sake, I was too busy being completely distracted by a message I just got. Okay. Disney's trying to get Black Rock Shooter and those other ones?
They already got it.
Oh, dear God. Okay. The cancer is spreading. Continue.
So this, I was I did not know this existed. This took me by surprise.
I didn't want to know that existed.
They said, I am confident that this will open a new door, said Yawada, putting forth the Disney difference as something beneficial they could offer the medium in turn. No. We have great expectations for producing local content. This includes completely new works from Japan. Prior to their production of the Star Wars Visions anthology series, Disney previously attempted to enter the anime market proper with their Marvel properties, producing 2 well-received anime series based on the publisher's library of heroes, Marvel Disc Wars, that's this one up here, and the Marvel Future Avengers, which is this one down here that has Deadpool in it. So, I think we've already kind of made our stance on this clear regarding I'm against them producing anime because I do not believe it will get a disc, and that's all I care about.
And not just that, they will cuck us more than probably any other studio has before in the final cut.
They're going to intentionally leverage their way into they're going to leverage us to get Disney Plus, which I'm not going to do, in order to watch the stuff. So the stuff that they license, however, could get released later down the line by people like Discotech when they decide it's not worth it to keep licensing summertime rendering because nobody's watching it anymore, kind of thing, and all that stuff. So